Let's go.
I always keep my options open.
Gamer's auto-saved. Oh look, Idira.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
Yep.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valensis. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Yep. The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, its presence trying to hide from the seer standing before you. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you, Von Valensis, are a sorcerer too, just like the other one. Lady Theodora must have grown so fond of psychers she wants one to replace her.
Yep, I'm a psyker. Officer's frequency to all who can hear me. Those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelstrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Oh yeah.
What? You don't mean the Engine Seer Prime is...
Dead.
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
We must save the navigator as well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Yep.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Sure. Let's go.
Your doom has been foretold. Oh, please, you try.
I don't want to go with Abelard. Start the battle.
My place is at the fore.
Slice.
Victory is reduced to dust.
Charge.
Will be done.
Slice.
I took care of this.
Yes.
My ears are ringing.
Shoot you. Or not.
Who, if not me?
Voice of Commander Dira. One AP. Analyze enemy. Analyze a heretic psyker.
What an unfortunate turn.
Yeah, why does she do 8 to 18 damage and I do like 1 to 8? I'm a pathetic psyker. I need to get better.
I'm not so sure.
No line of sight. Slice! Well, it was worth it. Took some damage. Right.
Let's make some opportunities.
Yeah, my Psychic Shriek is like pathetic.
I'll
Shriek.
see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
There you go. Creature in the chair appears if it's become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark, gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, two ordinary eyes as well as a third one that sits in the center of its forehead. I believe Master Vespidius still lives. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed for the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. What's wrong with him? Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one. The navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. Dark drop rolls from under his closed lid of the third eye down his face, leaving a black trail. Your time is short. Voice coming from the Vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It's unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Our time is short to do what? Suddenly the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, and thrusts forwards again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuouses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous screaming mouth-like pits. Fall to your knees, mortals, and below the final dawn. He came from beyond, his body is not his. Idira's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigators coming to the paroxysms of corruption. Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. Navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in a black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from trickle to a stream mixed with the blood coming out of his nose. There's purplish swelling around the eye. Run! Free from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation, leave the warp, but it can't be done without the Master Helmsman help. Navigator's still alive, but barely so. What do we do now? The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman if he's still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge. We will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we'll also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the Silver Skull relayed to us earlier. Wispedius, good luck. And thank you. Navigator does not give her response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the clear is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Oh dear. Right, let's see what you got. So there is a staff. There's also a scrappy autogun, which probably go to cargo. But yeah, obviously always add to the cargo going, as you're saying. So now it should technically do that, right? Yep. Then the staff I want to use. I think it boosts my stuff, maybe? Or it gives me lightning arc. Okay. That's fine. Locked door. Alright.
Have a backup plan.
Go back to the officer's deck. Yeah, I was supposed to. Maybe I did it wrong. Officer's deck. Agility makes it harder for characters to makes it easier for characters to dodge enemy attacks. Perception makes characters' attacks harder to dodge. Okay. Fair enough. Oh.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these men!
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Sister Argenta. White-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing, the weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she's not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Eisenlorn von Valencius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting.
The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
For the loot.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister, you can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing on board a rogue trader's ship? The orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Yeah. Right, it says to the right, did it? Door is closed. Could probably open with the right tool. Okay. Good. Well-maintained stub revolver. Is that better than my... Yeah. Let's see. Slightly better, yes.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, heretics. So we, Psychers, will go hide over there. Abelard, well, he's going to basically go ham, isn't he? But he can start there, and then Argenta can start there. Lightning! Oh, that was pretty good. Analyze enemies. Heretic cutthroat.
But of course.
Nice try. Ah, no. It's got an auto pistol. Yeah. It's a pistol that you can shoot into melee. Yeah. I'll finish you off then. Dead. And then what does that do? That gives me momentum.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Front gun. Yeah. My turn. I mean, yeah. I can't use my lightning because that's going to hit Argenta.
It's as good as done.
Well, just use my Psychic Shriek by accident. Oh well. At least that doesn't hit Argenta at all. Then let's give a voice of command. Nice try. Right, Abelard. If you can go kill this cutthroat. No, he can't quite kill. Right. Brace for impact. And end. Oh! Right, dearer.
What is this foreboding?
Probably could do a cheeky little bit of lightning. Nice. But wait, there's more. Get analyzed. Whoa. I'm gonna have to do that because I don't want to shoot through and hit Abelard. Oh, I can't reach anybody. Lame. Alright. End the turn. They're going to come towards anyway. Well, most of them are supposed to. No! Right, Abelard. You'll be able to move and then charge.
Tactics are the best ones.
Nope, I need to press shift 2. Or use, you know. Woo! Nice. Just. Right, dear. And I want you to stay in somewhat cover. Weird, I can lightning you, but I can't shoot you normally? Well, that works.
Rejoice in battle. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Well, that did not a lot.
I'm ready for
Right, I'm getting out in the open. I'm going to do some lightning.
On it.
I'm absolutely pathetic in comparison.
Nothing.
Gent is taking quite a beating. Abelard's just got hit. Abelard's also going to hit back. Kill you. Charge you. No, he parried. Shriek.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Dead. Gent,
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
No, why have I got my pistol out? God damn it. Well, I've got a massive bolt gun. Oh dear. Right. Oh, I missed. No. Oh. At least he went after me.
Fantastically sound of
Do you not have a secondary weapon? Well, I should probably fix that then, right?
On it.
Look no further. Let me help.
Administration is a holy task.
Miscalculations are for commoners.
Right, I
I
forgot.
don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
One of those guns I need to give to Abelard. Give him a last pistol. I didn't realise he didn't have a secondary weapon. Ooh, more loot. What's this? Collect all the things. What have you got on your body? Machine right set. Multi-key. That's all that. Who's going to open the logic door? Got a machine right set. I can try logic.
I always get the job done.
Woo!
Keep your wits about you.
Melter charges. Operator gloves. Bonus to tech use. And I'm good at tech use. And that's what I've been using, yeah, so I can give them to me. 43 tech use. I'm not very perceptive though, which probably needs to be fixed in the future.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Restore power.
That's how it's done.
Have I got an old injury? Passing a Medicare skill.
Is there money to be made?
I guess that was that door that I just opened. It's not like another special door. Ooh, well, loot.
I always have a backup plan.
Electrified sharp net. That's definitely Xenos tech. Yeah. Just yeah.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
More goods. Avoid sweat ale. Obviously, make sure you loot all the things before you go. That replicator. Replication of the
I
ship.
always
Yep.
keep my options
Blow the door.
The Emperor faces this day.
Keep your
Right.
wits about
Oh, we're
you.
leveled up. So bring it down. An extra turn action points equal to 2 and no movement points. Nice. Endure. Expose weakness. Argenta's a soldier. She gets revel in slaughter. Lovely. Game or juicy?
Is there money to be made?
Wait. Okay. Make sure I collect it. Catechism of St. Drusus. 58%. Come on, open the door.
Just as I planned.
Woo! There's a guy in there with a deck officer's helmet. Look for another way.
Let us not dawdle.
So yeah, if I've picked up a cheeky helmet, we'll give that to you. I've got to head over the way.
I always have a backup plan.
Heretic.
We should deal with this.
Multi-key. Thank you very much. Oh no! Explosions.
I always keep my options open.
The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You're surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distantly hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valentius. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir? An apparition! A sorceress apparition, trickery of the warp. Sister, you will lower your weapon. Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He's staring at the road trader, and you notice his muscle in his cheek twitching. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. This is impossible. I doubt you're aware of the limits of what is possible, Eisenlorn, for your worldview is but an iota of what a road trader knows and sees. But I can tell you that you would like me to share knowledge with you the power of reality. Theodora watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can lead you out of these flames, Eisenlorn, show you a path, rid you of pain, give your weapons so that you may defeat your enemies, decide. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that answer can be nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination, Eisenlorn. If there is naught but this light in your heart, if you are resolute in your face and step into the flames, the Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To the void with you. We follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. The people, Eisenlorn, the survivors from the middle of the earth, must help the crew and lead them out, find a way around. Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edit. Eisenlorn, what we're waiting for. Dogmatic. The Empire will guide the righteous on their path. Get the people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in my harm's way. You look away and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud smoke grow stronger and hopeful. When your companions rush back, barking orders guiding the survivors, in your determination, you completely forgot about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but the bellowing fire. I was tempted to try and go through the flames, but I was like, that sounds like a bad idea. So, let's not do that.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Where did she go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same...
Boop. Conveniently forms a nice bridge. Sure, it's very safe. Hey, I wanted the loot.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
Yep.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Yeah. Should check if Theodora's alive. Scottish says he's been back for a while, 10 to 15 minutes, just sitting with a tree. This has decided our green one wasn't good enough for a black one. Got a black one. What? Why is a green Christmas tree not good enough? Is it real? I mean, you don't want to really get a real tree at this time. Wait a bit closer to Christmas. Although my dad ended up getting a real one, so I don't know if they're going to get another real one when the needles fall off. And we've got a fake one because our cats will not be good with a real one. At least with all the hand-me-down precious baubles and all that. Definitely not happening. This year at least.
I always have a backup plan.
Flex Mechanics goggles, logic. Air Conqueror. Yep, there's a Sister of Battle, Sister Argenta.
I always keep my options open.
That's Lord Captain's quarters. Can I go through here? See what's in here? Nope, apparently not.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Find Theodora von Valentius.
Let us not dawdle.
She's dead. Found an item that only equipped by certain convictions. Helmet of the Devoted Protector requires dogmatic. Well, I imagine that'll be good for the sister. Being dogmatic and all. Just let me loot everything. Don't mind. Theodora's Rosary. She's barely cold and we're looting all the stuff. Rogue Trader's Cloak. Theodora von Valentius' body is sprawled on the large blood-drenched desk. The Archmutant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Well,
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidveer.
I doubt it. Voidveer wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last.
Oops, let's fall over.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Oh dear. Well, everything's falling apparently.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something, blueprint of the killer. Just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Yeah, my one of my light stands fell over. It's attached to the desk, so I'm trying to refit it. Can't. I don't know why it's so upset, this one. How are the cats? They're good. I don't know where they both are at the moment. One of them was annoying me earlier just to try to get into the old airing cupboard. But I think they're asleep on one of our beds, probably. Anyway, that's back on. Green screen should be all fine and happy. Let's examine the militant's body. Nice and warm in the cupboard. No, they want it to be, but yeah, probably on the bed. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter and shards of his skull. The safety on the Archmate weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Examined Theodora's body. Or he knew the killer and didn't react. Getting closer to the body, the cause of death is apparent. What ended the old trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that are also falling off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else, small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Inspect the shards. Difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. What do the shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
Inspect the papers. Handwritten letter with a seal. Law Imperium test succeeded and sent a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter requested Theodora von Valens signed it with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunt heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. If you try touching Theodora, you might have to see a killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
End dialogue. Let's reach the bridge. And then, yeah, obviously, esteemed Theodora, a change in circumstances demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon reading this letter and performing the necessary preparations of your crew, you had to depart for the REGROUP system. One of my agents, Interrogator Heinrich van Kalox, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Furibunda system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instructions. Anticipating any questions you may have, I will stress that the nature of the Interrogator van Kalox's activities on the Rick and Morris is no concern to you. Can I not, like... There you go, there you go. If required, Kalox himself will disclose the details of the mission. May the Emperor's light be with you. Yep. And then, obviously, they've got the rosary. And the cloak. Obviously, I'm going to wear a cloak. Even though, technically, I've not done that logic. Not probably good for me yet. Although my logic is pretty good. My logic's the best. I'll wear some fancy goggles.
Is there money to be made?
Any more loot? Oh. That's a servitor with a heavy bolter? Combat servitor. Okay. Endure.
I'll make
Lightning. Oh no, I didn't realize it hit Abelard. Oh well. It's fine.
compromise my principles.
How far is it? Oh god, its 4 cell radius is out of it. Yeah, right click. Find out. Heavily damaged. Oh, it's a multi-melter. Uh-oh.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor.
Woo! Nice shot.
I'll do it.
Dear, suppose weakness.
Anything else?
Scream at you. Dead. Nice. But it's gonna hit me hard. Ooh. Okay. I mean, it definitely did look like a multi-melter.
Fall back now.
Get better understanding what happened in the combat log. Yep. Gonna slice it.
Will be done. Target well struck. Indeed.
And I will endure.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. Who if not me?
Lightning. I do it now. Woohoo!
Good as done.
Abelard gets to fight.
It will be done.
Yeah, it must have a lot of armor. The way that I can move to get them all? Probably not. Try. Moving over here. Yeah, I'll just shoot them too. Woohoo! 2 in 1. Nice.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Shriek. Not dead yet.
Not this Scryer's job. Anything else?
Right. It's gonna run away again. Is it gonna die on the hit? Yes, it is. Level up. So I get to choose a talent. At the beginning of combat, the officer gains an extra turn. During this turn, they can only use officer archetype abilities. Whenever the officer's ability grabs action points to an ally, it also gains +1 to all characters for every action point gained until the end of combat. Is there any psycho-y stuff? Give me psycho stuff. Requires strength and damaging psych. Yeah, probably need to increase my psi rating, but why can't I do that yet? Level 10. Damn, son. Psychic Barrage? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Epicenter of Slaughter. +1 damage reflection. When there are no enemies adjacent to the warrior at the start of the turn, the warrior's damage is increased by +2 times strength bonus for 1 melee attack. Impetus, the damage dealt by a charge is increased by toughness strength bonus when this ability is used from a distance of 5 or more cells. Shield, ramming speed. Defensive maneuvers. Whenever the warrior is hit on the jaw, the damage deflection is increased by +1. Area attacks deal an additional +1 strength bonus for each damage in the area effect. That'd be probably pretty good. Cloud kill. Or crowd kill. Yep. Words are hard. Operative. Fresh target. Weak body, weak soul. Yeah, weak body, weak soul is probably good. Argenta. Rapid reload. Camaraderie. Critical damage. Exploit surroundings. First hit of each burst attack deals additional damage equal to weapon's current rate of fire. Very good. Oh, there isn't no like stuff for weapon experts. Melter weapon proficiency. Yeah, that's the thing, obviously, that... Weapon scale... God damn. Devotee gains a willpower bonus plus chance to ignore enemy attack. The Emperor protects. There is just so many things, as always. But I don't have any, like, those weapons yet, but I could preemptively do it if I want to melt a weapon. Although I think the flame is good. Although, can I already use flames? I just can't use melters. Okay. Or bolt attacks, bolt weapons, if I'm going to go down the bolter. Each shot fired grants agility. Soldier's medium armor does not reduce dodge. Yeah. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm going to try it anyway. Cool. I've still got, like, wounds on me.
Always there for you.
Where am I?
Let's patch you up.
I won't forget this.
Yeah. Injury's been healed. Grace of the Oblivious. If they have less intelligence. Who's dumb? Apparently you're dumb. Gives you toughness. Yep, sorry sister. You don't need to be smart to be faithful.
Keep your wits about you.
To the bridge. Law of the Warp.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Well, definitely looks like something's going on. I assume it's saved.
Opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Edelthrad, who is clutching a bleeding wound in his chest, gives you a tormented look. Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid, but if there's any on any of you, we can at least die in dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader. She's dead. The Lord Captain will not be joining us. No. The rogue trader is dead. Edelrad shudders and grabs his shoulder as you watch the sleeve of his jacket burst open and 2 bone growths pierce through the fabric. No matter what ritual Conrad's performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second, the warp ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp along with the warrant and all the dynasty heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed. I see it before. We better get away from him. The change is already accelerated. The ship can be still steered out of warp. We must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum. Edward stares at you, his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Then we have no right to bow our heads. Oh. You can see Conrad Voigtvier clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have pearlescent glimmers to them. We are out of time. Edward bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Eldrad's eyes and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Voigtvier, you duplicitous cur. The rogue trader's death will be avenged. Ready your weapons. If we die this day, let us die with honour. No, Eisenlorn. Let to die altogether is to allow the flame of destiny to perish in the dark. No, it will not be like this. Not today. Edward lowers his head and he sighs and looks eyes at you, his gaze cold, haughty and fanatical. The ritual will not be completed, I'll take care of it, and you see to it that the void ship breaks free for the warp. Watch over our realm and farewell. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for Ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are how the vow to he who marches towards death. What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Oh dear. It's a chaos spawn.